Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I'm Steph and today's video is going to be me continuing on showing you a few things that I've learned how to make using my Cricut machine. So a Cricut machine, if you didn't know, is essentially a cutting machine. This one is mine. I've got the Cricut Maker 3 and yeah, this one is brilliant. It cuts all the materials available to Cricut and this is the one that I've been practicing on. There's so many different Cricut machines and cutting machines on the market, so you just need to do research to get the one that would suit your needs the best. So for the first project, I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to decorate this tote bag. It's just a plain tote bag. I got this from my store Spotlight here in Australia. Spotlight is brilliant. It's got everything that you might need for your crafting projects. And so it's really worth a look, and they do VIP sales. So I think I got this one for around about $3. And I'm going to add some heat transfer vinyl to it. So I will show you that now. Okay, opening up your Cricut Design Space and selecting New Project. You can just go to the left there and select your text that you'd like to put onto your bag. I'm going to use the text VFC Paris Bread. And I'm just writing a quirky little slogan that I heard online for this bag that I thought would look nice. You can write actually anything that you'd like to put on the bag. Okay, so I'm just resizing that down. I'm working in centimetres. If you prefer to work in inches, you'll just need to go to settings. I think I'm just going there now, yeah, down to settings, and it will pop up with your canvas there, and you can change it to imperial or metric, whichever you prefer. So I'm selecting that I've got the right size that I'm happy with. And now I'm just going to write the other line of the text. I haven't learned how to split up all the text yet, so I'm still learning that part. And now you can just go through and arrange it how you like. My bag was around about 30 centimetres wide, so I thought my slogan could be around about 23. Thought that'd be a good size. And I'm just trying to put it into position now to make it look nice and equal. And I'm going to use this warp feature. I think I'm just going to show you that now. Yeah, so select the writing, and at the top there you will see warp, and you can use these curves and yeah, different shapes, make it look a bit different. I had to go to settings and upgrade my Cricut Design Space to the beta rather than live to get this warp feature. So I'm not sure if it's just on there automatically now. They definitely make the text look a bit more interesting. And you can just go through and position them to how you'd like. I'm also going to go to the little images icon and just select a little hand sign, a little victory sign, which I thought would go pretty cool with that saying and on the bag. So I'm popping it there in the middle. When I'm happy with the size, when I'm happy with all the spacing, I'm going to select over all the text and press attach. Go. So I'm going to press attach and then make it. Anything that's iron on, you'll need to mirror the project, and also iron on vinyl can go on any mat. Smart vinyl you can put in without the mat. Just checking that I've got the right size mat there. You'll always need to put it shiny side down. There you go. Okay, so this is Everyday Iron On, and you can see that it's really shiny on this side. When you put it on your mat, you're going to want to put it shiny side down. So this is what I've done here. Shiny side down, and I've made sure that I've got enough of the material to cover my design. And now I'm going to load this into my machine. Now it's going to go through the process of measuring the paper, measuring the material, and cutting out the design. Okay, so when your design has finished cutting out, you'll just have to weed out all of that material that you don't need on your design. Here I'm just using like an X-Acto knife to get rid of like some of the excess vinyl, otherwise it becomes quite difficult to weed out. So I'm going to get rid of all that and then just make sure I've only got the letters left down on the carrier sheet. So now we're going to come to put in the transfer onto the bag, and according to my guidelines on the heat press tutorial, I need 155 degrees centigrade for 30 seconds, firm pressure, and then I'm going to slowly remove the liner when it's cool to touch. So I've just heated up my heat press to 155 degrees centigrade and I've got it for 30 seconds. The first thing I'm going to do though is just heat up this bag a little bit just to make sure there's no moisture in there, just for 5 seconds or so, just to make sure that there's absolutely nothing on this bag. Now that it's nice and warm to touch, I've pretty much got it in the centre. You can tell that the centre of the bag is around about there. And I'm thinking I'm going to put my transfer there, making sure it's nice and straight. Okay, popping it back on the hot plate protector. And now we're just going to wait, because that's super hot, we're just going to wait for that to be nice and cool before we can peel it. Okay, so this is cool to touch now. We're going to try and peel it off. Yay! That's come out really cool. You can see that the letters are firmly down. Okay, so for the last project I'm going to try and make, I haven't made a card before, but I saw these this pack of insert cards, and it was reduced to $8 I think, might have even been cheaper than that, and you got a pack of 12 cards, and they're in really nice colours. I really liked this like taupey colour, so I'm going to try and follow a tutorial using the Cricut design space to make a cutaway card. These are actually for the Cricut Joy, but I've got a card mat and they fit on it, so let's see if it works. Okay, heading into your Cricut DIY'S place and clicking on projects on the left hand side there. I'm just selecting this card that I thought was quite nice, available for the insert cards. And I'm just making sure I've got the right size before I put it onto my mat. Making sure I've got all the right position. I'm choosing cardstock as the base setting. It's telling me to move the star wheels, which I'm going to show you in the next clip. And then you're ready to go to load it into your Cricut machine. So here is our card mat, and we have loaded it onto the card mat. Just go under these little straps here, and yeah, peel that down, stick it down, and then just follow the prompts. It told us to move the star wheels, which I have done. I put them in the middle there. Okay guys, so you can see that this is just a really basic cut, but there's so many different designs on Design Space, and so literally now it's going to be quite flimsy, so we're just going to peel that off and slide that out. Now I'm going to take these little inserts . Okay, so you can see how the card's coming along there. Now what we're going to try and do is write some text inside. So what we'll need to do is pop it back into this card mat. I'm just going to clear off all this on here. Okay, so back into Cricut Design Space and a new project. We're just going to grab this square from the shapes option and change the dimensions to the same as the card, which is 10.75 centimeters in width to 13.9 centimeters in length. So I'm just doing that now. And this is going to give me a guide of my card, so I can put the writing in place on that and know that it's all going to be spaced out. Okay, you can change it here into a guide, just at the bottom there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is add in some text. And the text that I am going to search up is called DTC Fall and Fair. It's a Cricut Design Space subscription font. Just going back to the page, I'm going to resize the phrase and pop it into the card where I would like it situated. And just while I have this here now, I'm going to change it to the colour of pen that I want it to print out as. So up here, where the basic cut option is, you can hop along to the little pen toggle and you can change the colour. Open in your next text, you're going to do the same with the pen. I'm just going up there, look, top left, looking at pen, and when you go onto the colours, the whole display will come up. I did find out later that you can actually search up the pen type, which is a gel pen for me, a 1mm one, and then it just brings up those colours available to that. which is much easier. Now I'm just adding in some stars from the shape option, and you can just duplicate them, resize them to how you want them. These will try to cut out, so you'll need to change them to a pen option, or you can have them cut out. So just checking on the cut setting in the top there and changing it to how you want it. So now I'm just going to change that basic cut to pen. And now I'm going to figure out that I can just actually choose the type of pen. Yeah, look, there we go. Gel pens 1mm. And then it will actually bring up the correct colours for your pens. Once you're happy with all of that, you can add lots of different text to this. You can do any design that you'd like. There are so many options on the Cricut design space. And then you're just going to select all of this. I actually just deleted that guide there, but you won't need to if it's a guide, and attach, and then make it. And go through the process. It's telling me to put it on the mat. Okay, so we're ready to do the writing inside our card, and it's told me that I need to put the black fine point pen in clamp A. So I've got my black pen. I just need to make sure I do this correct, because I've made mistakes before where I didn't push it down far enough. Okay, now let's see if this works. So you can see the letters coming through. Always sounds like it's going to break down. It's just I need to add, take this one out and add the aqua pen. And load in the purple. Okay, so these are the Cricut pens that I've got. There are about $12 for 5. You can get all different kinds of colours, but also you can, there's a hack where you can use normal pens. You just need to replace this little casing and put a little rubber casing in there. So I might try that out one time. Okay, and here we have our finished card. Obviously there's so many more different designs you can do. It's just a matter of playing around with them. These little inserts pop out quite a bit. There we go. Maybe you could put some like glitter on there, or change this paper inside for some nice bit, and then this is what it's wrote inside. And then you can just add your own text then, or you can write it and let the Cricut do it. And that is going to go ahead and conclude this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed watching, and I hope that it's filmed okay, and I'll see you again for another video.